Hey everybody, I was trying it on my iPad for the first time to see if I could get it to work. Hey Dylan, I was trying it on my iPad because I've been having a little trouble on my phone, but I reckon I know not to try it on my iPad until I figure something different out. Excuse me, the screen's working now good. Yeah, like I said, I was just trying it on the iPad. It would be bigger and easier for me to read, but if I can't get it to show nothing but a black screen, that ain't gonna work, is it? I'm coming back. I'm moving some stuff around, guys. I was totally set up to go with the iPad and just knew it was gonna work. So how's everybody doing today? Y'all shoot us a thumbs up if you would. Hey G4 Picks. Everybody doing all right today? Got your green on where you don't get pinched? We went down to a little remote control RC place where they drive the rock crawlers and checked that out this morning. Done a little bit of recording on that. Figured that's a little something different to show y'all guys. I'll probably just drop that one tomorrow. Just drop it right on and get it on so y'all can check it out. Pretty different. I ain't never seen the small RC rock crawling. Doing good, Dylan. Probably gonna help my buddy run a few tractors, at least a day or two to begin another week. I was gonna help him run them Saturday, but it rained Friday night and it was too wet to run. So I'll probably help him for sure tomorrow. Help them get a little more ground broke open and so they can start planting. Then I'm ready to get on my hay elevator and get it finished up. Hey Eric, thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. Yeah, I'm ready to get the hay elevator finished, put together so we can check it out. Because I got a feeling we're going to have to slow it down a little bit from the speed of the pulley on the side of the motor. I set the motor right beside it, still in the vise, yesterday, and started the motor up and just slid the vise and pulled the belt tight to turn the gear on the hay elevator. And it's looking a little too fast for me, I think. It'll probably had a bell shooting off of the end of that into the trailer about like a bell thrower. I think that's a 3-inch pulley that we put on the side of the motor, and I looked and I know I can get a 2.5. So that'll slow it down a little more. Hey Tom, how you doing today, buddy? Smash that thumbs up. That's right. If y'all guys haven't, give us a thumbs up. But yeah, I think, like I said, I'm gonna try to get a smaller pulley for the motor. I'm pretty sure it's gonna need it. but it shouldn't take us too long to mock us up a bracket to mount the motor on the hay elevator. Let's see what she looks like. Hold on, I'll be right back. Little cheat sheet. Everybody's quiet tonight, Dylan. There ain't nobody talking yet. They usually get on in here and get fired up. I think it's a 345 Magnum that he's pulling, some kind of turbo teal or something he was telling me. Because as we subsoiling it, yeah, I see 6 in here and no one talking. Yeah, generally the chat's going good. Yeah, as we was subsoiling last week, there's a crew running right behind the subsoiling, putting out chicken litter and other stuff, and then he's wanting to run right behind them, pulling turbo teals. Hey, Monty. We were just talking about how slow the chat's going. Generally, the chat's hauling buggy pretty good, and everybody's chatting. But tonight, so far, it's still early though. But I don't know exactly what a Michigan hay sells. How you doing, buddy? I'm glad y'all made it in. Yeah, appreciate all y'all stopping in. Make sure I didn't miss nobody. I like it's the first time I'm Monty Boussard and Michigan Hay Sales. Yeah, I appreciate both y'all guys stopping in. What y'all got going on this week? The first of the week, I'm gonna help my buddy again. Do some more subsoiling, probably breaking some land, and probably pull a turbo till. I like to pull that for a little bit to get just enough I can see what it's about and maybe shoot a little footage of it, because I've never been around one of them. Then I'm ready to get back on the hay elevator, get it finished up. Then we got to get our balers and everything gone over so we can be ready for when it's time. You got to go to school. Tom Jones, y'all got lots of mud, can't do anything. You been on spring break? Yeah, it was good weather here last week up until Friday afternoon, probably about 7 o'clock. I think we got about 2.5 inches of rain. We was gone. I was gonna help him again Saturday morning, but it was too wet. It's drying out there. It's probably gonna turn real dry, I believe. At least winter's over. You hope? Yeah, I hope it's over for y'all guys too. It's back a little cool. It was 80 degrees here Friday. And then that front come through. You been going through the videos. You like my in-law? Okay, over there where all the international stuff and the old dump bean trucks, grain trucks, and the combine. Yeah, I would love to have that stuff. because I think I would put most of it in use. And he does, I mean, the stuff, I know it's bad for stuff to set up. It's bad for that stuff to set up like that, but he does crank it up several times a year and move them around and stuff. Hey G4 Picks, I don't know if I saw you earlier or not. Appreciate you stopping in. So about the 2 tractors that you drove, your buddies, which one do I like the best? I thought I was gonna like the 380 because it was the biggest. I thought I would like it the best, but I think I like the 310 CVT the best so far. I think it's the smoothest operating so far. So if I had to pick which one I like, it would be the 310 Magnum CVT. But I know he's got several other ones that I think I'm going to get to run this week. I'm thinking one of them's a 345. I don't think it's CVT, so it's whatever it will be if it's not CVT. And I think he's got I'm thinking 315 or another 310 or something. I'm not sure. But I'm having a blast getting to use that equipment, y'all. I've never been on tractors like that before. And I was just as nervous about doing it as I was excited about it. But after 5 minutes on it, it's real simple to operate. I could see where you could get your mind distracted pretty easily though when you're going across the fields and you don't have to be doing no inputs. You could get sidetracked doing something else easy, seems like. Hey, Ontario Ag Guy. I'm glad you made it in. Work most of the week. It was firewood. Yeah, like I said, we're probably going to help him a couple days, and then I'm going to get back on our stuff. Get that hay elevator knocked out so I can get my balers in the shop so we can go over them and do some maintenance on them so they'll be ready to go in the field when it's time. Got to do some piddling on our sprayer. Got to put some tires on it. And the hose, some of the hose is getting hard, so we'll probably swap out some hose on the sprayer. Hey 69 Druth, how you doing, buddy? Get the disc mower in the shop and pull all the turtles off and check the seals, make sure nothing don't look like it's leaking, and check the grease in the pods, put new knives on it. Because if we keep messing around, it's going to be time for the stuff to hit the field, and the equipment won't be gone over yet. Hey S Squared, how you doing? Looking forward to seeing the rebeller. Yeah, like I said, I'm ready to, I left somebody a comment the other day. I'm ready to do a longer test on it. Now I want to run 400 or 500 square bales worth through it in one stretch. As soon as we get a chance. Started building a shed for the wife's garden stuff. But I want to get the elevator done. So when we do try to run, you know, several hundred bales, that at least it can put them in the trailer. So I don't monkey my son. Or so he don't monkey me if I'm the one back there. If y'all guys are just coming in, shoot us a thumbs up if you would. We went to the RC rock crawling thing today. I mentioned that earlier and got some footage and took my drone and flew it some. The wind was blowing real hard, so I wasn't able to use much of the footage that I took. It amazes me how the drones, how it can pretty much hold itself like that. Build some more muscles. Yeah, I mean, we normally will handle that many in a day. Sometimes anyway, you know, we would bail them in the field and they fall on the ground and then we'd pick them up. Lots of times we bail that many. My daughter would drive the truck and me and my son would walk, pick them up and put them in the trailer as she was driving around. At least this way we won't have to walk. But we'll be stationary. Trying to figure us a temporary housing thing to put the rebeller under until we have a chance to build a pole barn. So we toying with a few ideas. Yeah, I made a video 69 Drew here a while back. I went to the case dealer and looked at a Farmall 90, I believe is the name of the video. It's probably been 2 or 3 months back. But yeah, I dropped the video. It was on the, I was at the dealership that day. Yeah, 500 bales is pretty, you know, is getting on up there for just 2 people to have to rake and bale and get them up themselves. And some days if I knew I wasn't gonna have no help, I would do about 100 and be there by myself and let the truck idle with the door open and pick them up, put them in the trailer, and then keep turning the truck or whichever way you need to turn the steering wheel on the truck. But you don't want to do much more than 100 if you're doing it by yourself like that. You'll be monkeyed. Hey, SLC. Glad you made it by, buddy. I'm still trying to think of what that video was called. Let me look on, I'm gonna look on my iPad right here. We're doing good. Brian, you doing all right today? Yeah, I've about put it in the, I ain't about put it in the ditch. Cause the fields, I would only do it, where we had a good area to work at. But I've about put it into the cow fence before. Because like I said, my daughter used to drive for us all the time. Waiting on your last customer. 486 bales loaded. 2 men. 3 hours Saturday. I won't be able to do them that fast, Mr. David. But when you're hungry and willing, you can get a lot done if you're motivated. Yeah, my daughter used to drive the truck all the time, and she would be busier at a friend's house, and I was by myself, and my truck was turning, going down the hayfield, and it was creeping down the hill, and I started hollering for my daughter to stop and turn, and then I realized that she wasn't even there. Then I had to run it down and stop it, and we had a few feet before we got into the cow fence. Like I said, I'm sure ours is going to be a little slower, but if we get it all set up and everything is going and working, and I see that the money's going to be there for this project and new adventure for us with rebaling, then I'll feel a lot better about, if we have to get a bale bearing or a bale bandit or something to go behind it. But for right now, it'll make me feel better to have to work harder for a couple loads or for 6 months or a year until I see the revenue coming in off of it. That's just my way of thinking though, guys. I'm not saying that's the right way. Thank you, Brian. Think we're doing right? I hope so. I'm a little nervous about that motor turning that hay elevator a little bit too fast with the pulley we got though. That's me, S squared. I just like a slower pace until, like I said, if I see that it's gonna work and see that the money's there, then it just makes it so much easier. Yeah, Michigan hay sales. I don't remember how much, but some of these guys in here is already got them, so they probably know. But I imagine they a lot. A new bearing is 110,000. I'm gonna wear my back out before I spend that much, guys. Y'all gonna see me sweating and monkeying a bunch on YouTube. Yeah, y'all will see old Jackie fall out a couple times before he can make a decision like that. I just need to get y'all local guys to let me know when y'all ready to start buying some bales, and then I can put that rebaler to the real test. A new Bandit's about 80. Price one of them too. Yeah, that's a better price than the other one, but that's still crazy money. Hey, Rick Bork. That's the first time I seen you in here, I think. Appreciate you coming in. I might have saw your name a while ago, but either way, I appreciate you coming in. Take care, Dylan. Have a good week, buddy. Hey, Ag Wild. Both of the machines have auxiliary hydraulic package. Yeah, Brian. That's what I'm seeing, and a lot of different things I'm reading. That's why I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way first, to see if the market's here. Then if the market's here, then we'll spend some money to make it easier. Hey, Brad. We haven't done much on it, buddy, since I fixed the motor. I'm gonna try my best to have the elevator complete this week, though. I'm gonna help my buddy again the first of the week. Hey, Mark Cornell. Yeah, I'm gonna help him again for a couple days. Try to get him out of a bind. He's behind on getting planted, and then my goal is to have that elevator complete this week and put out there behind the baler so I can test it and see what it's gonna do. But I think it's gonna go too fast. I think I'm gonna have to order a smaller pulley, because I think we got a 2.5 inch on the motor. And I think I found you can order a 2 inch, but nowhere local has it. So I'll probably go ahead and order that pulley, actually, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it. No, Mark, I still haven't, bud. I don't like to mess with people on Sunday too much, bud. What's he planting? I'm pretty sure he's gonna start with corn. Hey, Junkyard Welding Garage. Been chasing the old Tom through the swamp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna start with the corn first. But y'all, it's been real learning experience getting to run them tractors. I've really enjoyed that. Still makes you tired sitting in them all day, but it's a different kind of tired than I'm used to at the end of the day when we running our iron donkeys. Appreciate it, SLC, buddy. If y'all would shoot us a thumbs up. One herbicide is $20 an ounce. 100 acres, 1 ounce. 1 ounce per acre. Is that what you're saying, Mr. David? So it's gonna cost you $20 an acre to spray it? Is that what I'm reading? Thumbs given. Oh yeah, I just like to keep asking, because when I go into y'all some lives and stuff, I forget sometimes. Then when they ask, I do remember. What's the deal with your buildings, Brad? Is there snow still on them? Is all the snow off, or have they fell all the way down? Still here just reading. Good deal. Hey, Mind Garden. Appreciate you stopping by. What you up to today? What you got? What's y'all's plans for this week? No more snow on the roof. It's all melted. That's good to hear, Brad. Just woke up from a nap. That sounds like a good plan for a Sunday afternoon. If it's Sunday afternoon, where you at? 2 feet of snow still in the fields. You run a 5240 and a 5250 case. Great haying and planting. Pittsburgh. Yeah, that 5140 that I found. I talked to DeHaven Family Farms on here on YouTube. We got connected Friday night and talking, and he was he actually has 2 of them. He was telling me some stuff to look for and check. His neighbors has had several of them since they was new, and they've got 2. And he was just telling me some stuff to check. I'm gonna try to go check on it. We just got a lot going on, and when a buddy calls me and needs me, and I'm gonna do what I can to be there. Because if I called him and told him I needed him, he would. I feel sure that he would make it happen to help me. Oh, Mr. David must have asked you about that grill. Yeah, he sure did. It's nighttime there, mine garden. And you grilled pork loin yesterday on your grill. Mr. David asked about that grill every week, Brad. When I saw your comment, I had missed his, but I scrolled back and sure enough it was there. That's right, it's squared. If you got good neighbors and good friends, I'm gonna take care of me. Like I said, if I need him, he'll be there. If I call him, he'll. And when he asked me if I could help, and I'm not too busy that I could tell him no. So that's why I put the little hay elevator, and I definitely, I would love to go ahead and look at that tractor. His words, you won't find it. I tried the first live tonight. I've never used my iPad, so I brought it out here and got it hooked up, and it done everything just like my phone does. And I hit go live and it turned black. The whole screen was black, but I could see the writing, the little timer counting, and I could see the comments where people was coming in. So I reckon we know not to use the iPad for whatever reason. It don't like to do live streams. Was it the cover? No, there was a cover. It's got a case on it, and the case might have been blocking the back camera, but I changed the camera from front facing the back 3 or 4 times, and I couldn't ever get it to show nothing but black. Hey, Pewview Farms. Am I drinking green beverage? No. And guys, Pewview Farms is Ted. I'm sure all y'all know his channel too. Ted, you give us a great shout out the other day, buddy. I sure do appreciate all them kind words that you was spilling out about me. Don't know how much of it's true, but I sure do appreciate it. There might be a camera setting. See, I'm gonna have to get one of y'all guys to come up here and show me how to work this stuff, because I'm not good with this technology stuff. John Stevens, Maple Grove. How you doing, buddy? Y'all, Saturday morning, I went to go help him run the equipment some more, and it was too wet. So I come back and I got a P.O. box from a channel. And I said, let me go check my mail. I went there, opened the door up, and there was a yellow slip in it that told me they had something. But the post office closed like 10 minutes before I got there. So I got some kind of mail from somebody on the channel. So we'll have to open that this week too and do a mail call. Have a big skylight. Is that the one last Sunday during the live, Brad, you dropped in and jumped right back out to go help with some cows? If so, I hope if all the cows is good, none of them got crushed or nothing under it. Watch out for that, John. Jackie has a wild one. Yeah, I was excited. Boy, I opened that box up and the yellow slip fell out. Then I turn around and look over there and it says closed. They lost 3. The rest are recovering. John the Joker. Yeah, I think Michigan Hay Farms is the one that I saw your channel on there, Rick. I think that's how I found you and went to your channel. Yeah, John, that's true. At least nobody was under there. Yeah, that was fast. If you loaded 63 square bales that fast. That was a quick load job. Grab me a drink. Love those bundles. Oh, I thought you meant you loaded them by hand, SLC. Hey, AJ. Glad you made it in, buddy. So it breaks down to 4,400 is ready to rock and roll. I've got our trailers that we haul cows and stuff on, John. But my buddy, he runs a horse stable and they keep a lot of horses all the time. And I think he's about ready to get a load. And he's got several like 45-foot trailers. As soon as he gets ready, we're going to back his trailer up. And then we can run a big test run on it and make some money. That's what I was thinking there, SLC. If you loaded 63 that fast, the way we would have to load them, you had bales flying. See, I am drinking green tonight, y'all. Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential in the squares too. I'm trying to figure out how to put me a temporary shelter. I started talking this a while ago, and now I remember somebody commented back about a metal building. I found some metal frames that go out in your cow pastures to put shade cloth on. I think they 10 foot high or 9 foot high, 10 foot wide by 20 foot long. I'm thinking about getting me 4 or 5 of them and putting me pieces up in the middle so I can put some kind of heavy tarp over it just to rebel under until I'm able to build a shop. Krispy Kreme had green donuts. I heard that on the radio Friday. You can confirm to us that there will be a bigger 200 plus horse Kubota late this summer. Good deal. Hey, Paulson Farms. My buddy that I'm helping run that equipment, his daddy got rid of a bunch of cows. And he's got them frames that's in the cow pastures that they're doing away with. Like I said, I could put 5 of them together and it would be 20 by 60. And all I would have, is figure out how to put something on top to shed water just for temporary, because I know I'm not going to be able to build no pole barn during the summer when we busy on hay. That's right. And if there's bad weather coming squared, I could just pull the tarp off. Clear span. That's where that guy, my buddy that I'm helping, that's where they store all their hay at, is in greenhouses. Time the bales hit the ground, there's trucks and tractors and 18-wheelers, they're hauling it. The hay never gets dew on it in the field. It's all put in greenhouses. They used to grow a bunch of tobacco plants in them greenhouses, so now they store hay in them. $30 by $60 for 5,000 to 7,000. That's right, it's squared. Them guys that ain't here don't know about that heat that we have, do they? Like I said, plus in the summer we're gonna be busy from dark to dark. But if I can put them frames together and put me a temporary building, a top over it, so we can work under it rebelling, then once I build my building, I can put them frames right in my cow pens with the shade cloth on it for my cows, so it's not a waste. I mean, I can get them now, use them for a temporary building, and then put them in the cow pen. I don't think we're gonna bale much square in the field this year either. We normally bale to fill our storage up, but I don't even think we're gonna do that this year. I imagine a 200 by 200 is high, AJ. This year you're gonna stack and tarp the squares in the field. Under $10 a square foot. Brian, you trying to build a 70 by 135 by 20? All right, I think we got 24 in here and 15 thumbs up. All right, guys, y'all shoot us a thumbs up if you haven't, if you don't mind. But I thought that was a good idea. Wow, concrete all of it, heated floor and insulated. You go, boy. That man putting up a real building. Yeah, no, 200 foot is wide. I don't know what in the world you're gonna span 200 foot with. An aircraft hangar. Yeah, I know you always need a bigger building than you get, but I'm gonna have to be happy with a lot smaller than that. We're gonna probably build like a 40 by 80. Seen some kind of animal going across my yard. Want something to drive a combine in with a 35-foot head on. Yeah. The big flat roof stay pretty clean. Be right back. Storage for grain, equipment in one space. Where did I set my dip bottle at? You wouldn't consolidate to one shed. Too much risk in case of a fire. That's what my father-in-law told me about building one, to put the equipment under one end and store the hay under the other end. He didn't like that idea because of a fire. So what y'all guys think about that? The red tractors this week. I see all y'all guys with them big John Deere tractors. I wanted to put some red horsepower on there for y'all guys. I thought that my favorite would have been the 380 because it was the biggest one that I got to run. But actually, I like the 310 better. It was super smooth running. Red is the right color. I like any color. All our stuff's red. Like I said before, it's just what we run across and what works for us. But I've looked at a couple of John Deere's too, though. Awesome red, always getting the job done. Red is the best. Yep, that's right, Rick. Whatever gets the job done. But I know for a majority of the stuff that I see online is green. I wish he would let me record at his shop. Paulson, it depends. The max I'm gonna spend is probably $40,000. I'm not gonna spend a dime more than $40,000. If it's a brand new, I'm not gonna spend more than $40,000. Period. I would like to buy one around $20,000 to $25,000. If you win the lottery, I'm getting that Klaus. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook, John. Pretty sure that was you that sent that, posted, or whatever it's called, with the triple cutters on it. Yeah, that thing, I'd run out of hay to cut in a hurry with that. Deere has a better dealer network. Man, if you buy in a Walmart, you're getting a big building. It's harder to see in the field. That makes good sense. 69, Drew. Always have room to add on. If it breaks down, I hate stands out. Y'all, I dropped that thing in some holes Friday. To start with, I was dodging and avoiding the holes where they had gotten the cotton pickers bogged down and the combines bogged down. No, John, that was cotton fields, soybean fields, and of course it wasn't a cornfield because you would have seen the stalks. So you can find them when you park them in the trees. Yeah, it was just, it was row crop land. And y'all, I dropped that thing down in some ruts because my buddy said, don't dodge them, go through them. That way it'll drain and try to dry up. So when they come back with a turbo till over it, y'all, I dropped that thing in some holes and I knew that baby was stuck. It amazed me how they pull. Mr. Davis said tractors are like watermelons. Keep the red and throw the green away. Nothing, Brian, just Jackie tweaking. Yeah, they was having a hard time too when I was talking to him. Actually, when I baled the hay for him at the end of the year last year, they was fighting, getting bogged down steady with the cotton pickers and the combines. Raising money to dump Mountain Dew in my eye. No, y'all guys didn't. I ain't gonna let y'all talk me into bad stuff. There's a few of them around here that way, S squared, that didn't even try. See, I don't know the difference, I don't know how good John Deere's would be. But if any of y'all close enough buying and y'all will let me go get in it like he's letting me, I can tell you the difference. Because I ran 3 or 4 of his, and he's got, I think, 3 or 4 more that I'm going to try to run and make videos on different models. So he's letting me test out the red. I got to get y'all to let me go test out the green. Quit planting them. That's the best way to quit bogging down. But I do like the CVT part versus the 305 that I run that wasn't CVT. Well, I don't know what it's called if it's not. That's right, John. Guys, I'm having a blast doing it. Like I said on there, like a pig in the mud or like a kid in the candy store. Just go there in the morning and he puts me on one 380 and go back after lunch and he'll put me in a 310. Or go back, I think he's got a 345. He's going to let me pull a turbo till. I don't even know what a turbo till is. Coolest 380 is one with the tracks. I haven't never seen none of his with tracks on it. But I know I wish he would let me film at his shop where they keep all their stuff. But I can't talk him into that yet. You'll bring it down. You won't have to bring it. You can just meet me somewhere and I'll. Turbo teal just doesn't go as deep. I know the one that I seen that they was greasing up and working on Saturday morning, getting ready. That thing looked huge. I don't even know how wide it is, but it looked big. I told him he wouldn't have no fence rows or nothing left because I'm probably going to tear all that down unless that GPS will keep me from getting too close. Create compaction. If you got 40,000, all you're getting green is a gator. Similangus. And they spread fertilizer for free, Brad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff because I've never touched or even been in them tractors or that equipment until now. I see it at his place though. Stepping stone to wean off of tillage. Our ground here gets real packed, y'all. There ain't many people in my area that do no-till that I know of at all. Dylan Bikes, you back? Glad you made it back, buddy. With some limo in the mix. If you're talking about getting into us getting in our hay fields, we've already had potash and lime and granular fertilizer spread on all of our fields except the field where the auction was at. We debating on burning a few of them off. Some of the new fields we got for this year. Haven't decided for sure. Let me plug my phone up, y'all. My battery's getting weak. find the end of the drop cord here, y'all. Give me just a minute. Get some juice going into this. That thing kills the battery fast doing a line. Hold on, y'all, I'm plugging you up. Don't throw it. Alright. What did I miss? I don't know if it's charging or not. When's the first cutting? That depends on if we burn the fields or if we bush hog them first. A lot of times I'll go bush hog my fields once the coastal starts greening up, and probably about, if I had to guess, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, a lot of times I'll bush hog my fields or either run the disc mower over them. And it seems if you cut it grass, it makes it jump and go faster. That's my opinion. Now they're trying to get a piece of the market. Like I said, we never do no ground breaking on our stuff. Not really, Brad. That seems to help it green up earlier. Said it seems to really help us if we, once I see it turning green, if we'll bush hog it or run the, sometimes we'll run the disc mower over it because you can go so much faster with a disc mower, or we can. Nice, you got plenty of it sitting in your yard. Aerator. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I know what an aerator is. We and most of our soil is sandy. Where hay's at is sandy land generally. In my area that don't grow good row crops. That's why it's been planted in hay. Hey, Mr. Clint, glad you made it in, buddy. This is Joe. I remember seeing you on here, Joe. You was telling me something about the auction company that you work with, a company and such. And I never got an email from you then. So if you sent one yesterday, I haven't looked at it. I'll look when I get off tonight. Just got home. Hopping in the shower. You'll be back. Yeah, somebody a while ago said that Kubota was gonna have a 200 horse tractor out this year. Something. Cattails. Went and loaded up a step deck. Thought maybe he was building roads. Getting into the big tractor market. Just lightly scratched the surface. I have seen people take disses and go over their hayfield, but like you say, and barely let it cut the ground. Kubota bought a hay line, maybe. Like it went off while I could read it. $200 horse ain't really considered a big tractor. It'd be a big tractor for me, Clint. It'd be a big tractor for my farm, but not on a bunch of y'all guys' farms, because y'all got some big horsepower tractors. Oh yeah, that's what I said. Y'all bale hay with 200 horses. A winter chore tractor. I misspell all the time, guys. You ain't never got to worry about Jackie calling you out on spelling nothing wrong. Because half of my comments, the phone changes it, and even in my videos, I put text in sometime and it'll auto correct it. And if I don't catch it, I'm not going back. I'm being real. I'm being me. I'm not feeling like I got to spell everything right, and my pants has got to match my shirt, and probably 600 horse Cummins in the Kubota. Holy mercy, that'll be a big tractor there. SLC. You bale with a 90 horse. Same here, Rick. Mine's like 60 something horse, and I know I'm putting a load on him, but he still gets up when we tell him we need to work. So your cows ate it, Brad? Hey, that's as long as they eat it. I think they say they pretty much ain't gonna eat nothing that's gonna hurt them. Hey, Heritage Farm, Texas. Glad you made it by. Shoot us a thumbs up if y'all haven't. I've got a 464 diesel Michigan hay sales that we use. It was wore out 25 years ago. We still use it to tether, and it's hooked to the square beller now out there at the rebeller. Hey, farm work. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Excuse me. Going good, farm work. Hope everything's going good for you too, buddy. The hay you unrolling now was belling a Kubota beller. The core is aggravating to unroll. John says for us guys to check out Heritage Farms. Is he in here now, John? You used yours on a Massey Ferguson 120 25 years ago. There he goes. Heritage Farm, Texas. Everybody check him out. Hey, Ted Gobler. I'm sure I'm butchering your name up, buddy, but I appreciate you stopping in. The beller with adjustable core, middle, and outer layer from in the cab. The new kid at the lunch table. Got it right. Yeah, I'll butcher up your names and don't mean a thing by it. Yeah, my wife gets on me all the time for, she'll see where I commented or something, and you spelled this wrong, or that shouldn't have been that way, and I said, well, maybe they'll understand what I'm talking about. Wish you could go back in time. That might be a good thing and a bad thing, Clint. Little economy tractors can make a lot of money. I use my iPhone, Heritage Farms. I was gonna say Heritage Farms. Yeah, I use my iPhone for everything. I tried my iPad earlier tonight for the first time to do the live, and it didn't work. Same way. Hey, Holsher Fishing. Glad you made it by. Shoot us a thumbs up if you would, if you haven't. Brad's wanting to know what size Kubota would be similar to a 5425 John Deere. I think there's a few Kubota guys in here. $887. Yeah, we got a GoPro too that we keep trying to mess with, And we do use a drone sometimes, Heritage Farms, but it just takes so much longer to get it set up and stop what you're doing. And if we're bailing hay, usually we in a hurry because of rain. But I'm trying to sneak the GoPro footage in more so that way I can learn how to do it. Appreciate you coming in, Monty. Have a good week, buddy. Brad's looking for a winter chore tractor, and I just want a tractor, Brad. But with all the snow and stuff y'all have to move and fight with and to even do anything, I could totally understand. Non-emission Kubota will be an 8540, M8540. I definitely have no idea how these guys pay for them tractors like that. And like I said, the tractors my buddies got, I have no idea how you can. Y'all, I wouldn't be able to get near a wink of sleep at night if I had that much money owed, or hell, he might not owe nothing. I don't know. Brad does have good looking cows. Heritage Farm. You bought a $400 GoPro so you didn't wreck your $300 phone. I've told y'all in the past that I've thought about growing like 10 acres of corn and stuff just to try it for making feed for my cows. And my buddy told me that he would help me. The one that I'm helping, that he would help me out. Pay 32 for y'all's with 200 hours and 7 attachments. Hey DLK, how you doing, buddy? I didn't know if you was snowed in and trapped or what the deal was. I ain't heard from you in a couple minutes. Exactly, Brad. Paying more for a tractor than the whole farm. Most of y'all guys' truck costs more than everything I work with. You'll make more money with a 4710 than a 7820. Canadian Dave. 50 there today. Man, you probably in shorts and a tank top at 50 degrees there. He told me the best way to get corn for my cows was to go over there to his silo and fill a gravity wagon up. Hey, Mighty Mo Excavating, how you doing? Yeah, at in that same video that I was telling somebody about earlier when I went to the international dealer, the case dealer, they have Kubotas there, and there's a Massey dealer about 35, 40 minutes from me. What does that mean, Mighty Mo? P with all them O's and 9009. Hey, 4M Ranch. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Everything's going good. Hope everything's going good for you, too. Oh, yeah, D. Okay, there ain't nothing out of the question for me, buddy. Yeah, if you got something new, shoot, if I bought a 90 model tractor that the paint looked good on it, I wouldn't want to scratch it up. 18 years with no truck payment. Yeah, I don't like payments. I've been married for 22 or 23 years, and that payment ain't gonna never end. I'm just picking. Don't let me run my wife off, y'all. Kubota tractor. Clint Howe the chicken. See, y'all, that's how I had to find my equipment. Like y'all talking about when the truck's rusted out and ain't no more good, that's when I go find them. I would like to have between 90 and 100 horse, somewhere in that range. Work at a Ford dealer, see $70,000 trucks. Unreal. And people still buying them. My phone just froze up, guys. Can y'all hear me? See, I don't know what to mash to make it fire right back up. Audio, no video. I'm gonna fire another one up. Y'all want me to fire another one right back up? All right, I'm fitting to shut it down and I'm firing another one up, y'all. Hey, Scotts, I'll be right back.